You guys know who the GOAT is, don't you?
Who?
I'm the GOAT.
I'm the goat.
I'm the goat.
Hey, stop eating stuff, Bob.
Bad. Hey, everybody, I'm Tim.
I'm Bob.
And I'm Mike.
Yes, and this is the board game rundown. And today, for spooky season, we are tier listing Halloween / scary spooky themed games. Mike has done a lot of the legwork here, and he put together a pretty big list of games. And then Bob and I kind of came in and
Said no, not like that. Oh.
hopefully politely helped curate that list a little bit, politely, nicely. And so, yeah, we're going to just kind of fly through a list of 70 plus games, and we're going to kind of debate on what tier they're going to go into. And maybe if it's one you haven't heard of or doesn't get a lot of love, we might go into some detail on it, but we're not going to spend a ton of time drilling into these games. If there's games you want more information on, just drop us a comment, or hit us up in the Discord. Anything I missed, guys?
Nope. 74 games to be exact. These are all spooky or dark or Halloween themed or something along those lines or zombie themed. And we've played all of these. If it didn't make the list, odds are we probably have not played it. We may show you those when we're done.
Yeah. There's definitely some gaps, right? People are going to have some that they absolutely love. Like, for example, we'll just throw one out there. Final Girl. We all know about Final Girl, but we have not played it. So it can't be on our list. We're not going to put it in a tier list when we haven't played it. Or it'll go in the haven't played tier.
Yeah, I don't really solo games, so.
But I love the opportunity because I do solo game a little bit. But yes.
I think personally, like, I want to play Halloween games like with other people and try to create an ambiance and maybe darken the lights a little bit, have some candles going, that sort of fun stuff.
Mm-hmm. I get that.
Not necessarily that these are party games, but this is sort of the vibe I get. So I guess without further ado, let's get into our list. So these are all the games that we've put together. We're going to drag them over to the tiers that we've created here. Of course, S tier being the worst or the best, and the T tier being the worst, aka the trash tier.
The Tim tier.
I'm going to go ahead and address this before we get started. Mike, why don't you use box covers? Because there's 74 games. Show me how they're all going to fit on this screen. They won't. I'm sorry. But also that's 74 box covers that I have to go download, and that would add another hour to this.
At least
just getting it started. So
yeah. Pass.
Thank you for the feedback for those that want it. I maybe I'll do it if we do like a tier of 20 games. But when there's this many, I'm sorry, it's just not worth the legwork. But thank you for the comments.
No, and we appreciate the feedback. Like always, we will take the feedback heard. And there's your reasoning on why we haven't done it that way, because it's too many damn games to do.
I think it looks better too. I agree with that sentiment. It's just for how many we're doing is just not feasible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm just going to start grabbing and we will discuss.
This is Mike at a club on a Friday. He's just going to
start grabbing.
Let's start. Yeah, exactly. Let's get these tiers established here. Let's grab a group favorite here. My Top Father's Work. I don't think anybody's going to complain if that starts out our S tier.
I mean, yeah, when it comes to creepy, it's literally got a creepy track. So
it defines it.
Yeah.
Also, just a great game, right?
Yes.
I mean, really well produced, really interesting. Rewards replaying. Yeah, really good. It's funny, Mike. I wasn't sure where you were going to go with that one, so I love that. That's no argument as an S tier. So
no, it's a fantastic game. I've just only played it the one time that we did for review, so
that's all right.
Yeah, but I love the story elements to it and whatnot, and how the decisions you make will affect the next part of the game.
Yeah, I really like that binder of worker placement spots as the game evolves as you play it. I think that's genius.
Yeah, through the different generations.
Awesome way. Yeah. What an awesome way.
So we got one of our best ones out right away here. Let's try to grab some others. How about
we got Chaos in the Old World twice.
Okay. Yeah,
so we have 73 games.
Some things got copied and pasted and yeah, exactly. Let's do Chaos in the Old World. Haven't played.
Okay, so this is sort of the Eric Lang gets compared to Cthulhu Wars. I'm gonna give it like a solid B. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. It does some things really well. It's got a good Warhammer theme, and it's asymmetric player factions, and you're playing to victory points, and you instead of spell books, you've got like different things you need to unlock, like abilities to unlock. But
it's kind of the game that Blood Rage and them were built on, correct?
A little bit, yeah, a little bit. Like you can see in there. You play Chaos in the Old World, yeah, you can see the bones, right? You can see the structure there.
Sure.
So
Beast. We're talking about the 1v mini hidden movement game that came out, I believe, 2023. Going forward.
Yeah. This is like a C or a D. I don't want to put it in the trash because we need to play it again.
We need to play again. If the order in which the characters sit matters so much to having a good game playthrough or a bad game playthrough, that's kind of crazy to me.
That's a dumb rule.
Yeah,
that goes down with the Zombicide first edition rules.
You hit your own people first. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it didn't really feel hidden movement to me when I have to keep exposing myself every 2 or 3 turns because of the way the game works. And that might just be that beast we played, right? Maybe some of the other beasts stay hidden longer, but I was constantly having to resurface and then restart that pool of cards with the directions I had gone, and I didn't feel very hidden.
Well, so it's either mismarketed, right, or misadvertised.
Sure.
Because it was strongly advertised as a hidden movement game.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, it's sort of hidden movement.
Yeah. You can get 3 or 4 movements hidden, but then, here I am. Okay, I'm going to move 3 or 4 more times. Here I am. And it's like.
And also what I want to say is this game was really hot when it came out.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't hear anybody talk about this game anymore.
I don't hear anybody playing it. Now they've released some more stuff for it. I haven't really looked into it. I love the art. The art is amazing. It
is gorgeous.
The game. Yeah. And I actually still have that game on display. So it's I don't know.
They are making a version for Steam as well, which I would definitely check out.
Yeah.
All right.
Have you guys played Last Friday? Did I ask about this one?
Tim has played it.
Yeah, I like Last Friday. I'd probably put it in a B tier though, given
B tier hidden movement.
Yeah, B tier 1v many hidden movement. It's fun. It's not perfect, but it does some really cool things. And it rewards you playing multiple times, you play the first scenario, then you play the second scenario. So you can play through all 4 chapters, and you're gonna
because the win con changes, right, as you're kind of playing through. Yeah,
it does. And the previous round sets up the win con for the next one, but you could just play the one if you just want a shorter version. And so I think that's fine too, but I do feel like it's a better game if you can give it, a full 1.5 to 2 hours versus maybe that 30 to 45 minutes if you just play the one scenario. So, I mean, that's sort of a detractor, I guess, for it's if you want the best version of this, you need to play a long game. But I just like to put that out there because for some people that's a negative, not necessarily for me, because if you're having a good time, who cares? It doesn't feel like a long game.
Yeah, as long as it's not feeling like it's overstaying its welcome.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, we didn't an A tier game out of there. How about Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
That is absolutely an A tier game.
Yeah.
And I think the only thing stopping it from being an S tier is that we have to play it on the hard mode for this game to be challenging. But playing it on the hard mode makes it challenging.
And it makes it so much more fun, though.
Yes, it really does. It's and this is a great game, though. I really love it. I love the attention to detail. And if you have watched the original movie, you will be rewarded because you're going to see all the references.
Yeah.
Whether or not you even love the original movie, you don't have to. The game does what it's supposed to do. It succeeds in its mission. It understood the assignment.
That's right. And just a quick breakdown of like what the hard mode, they call it slaughterhouse mode, I believe it's called.
Yeah.
But normally you're pulling these chips out of the bag and you can stop anytime you want. Some of them are good, some of them are bad. In the slaughterhouse mode, every time you pull a Leatherface token out, you have to pull again. So it just kind of gets that impending doom, like, oh my gosh, he's getting closer, but now I have to pull again. Oh my god, I got another one. He moves even closer, and now I have to pull again. And
yes,
it builds that tension quite a bit.
It's super fun. It's super fun. Scott Rogers, the designer, we actually had on the show.
We did. Friend of the show.
Super nice guy, and he's working with Hasbro now. So that means they're going to put out some good games.
All right, so that we can spread out the love across these different tiers. Let's talk about This Game is Killer.
It's D or T. It's
D or T.
Yeah.
I really
sorry.
wanted to like this one. Now I haven't played the new version of it yet, so I don't know what the differences are. But as of right now, the original version, I think I would initially want to put it at a D, but it's going to fall down to a T because I was kind of hyped for it and it fell
disappointed,
a little flat. Yeah.
I mean, if you're a D and me and Bob are T's, then I believe the majority brings that down to a T. I'm
still a T. I just considered it a D, but then the disappointment of it. But yes,
D for disappointed.
Yeah.
But you're right. The 2 T's versus a half a D pull it down.
Smirk and Dagger makes a ton of great games. Unfortunately, this was not one of them. It really felt like there was not enough agency in your turn. You were really just kind of guessing where this beast is going to attack. And if you're wrong, you're eliminated. You sit out the game. And the game could take 5 minutes, or it could drag on and take 30 minutes while 2 players keep guessing correctly and 4 people watch.
Mm-hmm.
That's not fun.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's definitely not fun for the people that die.
Yeah. So we want to make sure all tiers got represented here. So I had to throw that one in there. So.
Oh, that's legit.
Yeah. So, all right. How about Letters to Whitechapel?
Oh man, this is an A or an S tier.
Yeah, I mean it's S tier to me because to me that's what hidden movement should be. Like, I mean, I have so much fun playing this game. Like, really either side. Now, I wouldn't play at max player count because then like the people who play the police can get kind of bored. But if you split the police job between 2, maybe 3 people, and everybody's controlling, like 2 to 3 characters, it keeps them a little bit more involved. But yeah, Letters to Whitechapel is fantastic.
Mike, your thoughts?
You guys just like hidden movement far more than I do.
Love it.
And to me, when you're not the hider, it's not nearly as fun. Like, take any good hidden movement game, and the good ones can be A if you're the hider, but like they're C or D for me when you're not. It's that drastic of a fall off for me personally.
See, like to me, like I enjoy that hunt. Like when I caught Patrick on like the first or second turn that one time you played, that was I loved it.
You get the stories. This game is also some of the joy in this game is the debrief at the end, right?
Yeah,
we've talked about that before, but that's a thing.
All right, let's get there, Mike. Speaking of hidden movement, I think I saw 2 Fury of Draculas down there. Is that like first and second edition, or is that?
I think it's just
not intentionally. Right. It's just the way that these got copied in here.
No, you're fine.
We'll not go to another hidden movement game. How about Arkham Horror, the card game? Have you guys played that one?
I'd put it at a C.
Is that the living card game one? Like,
yes.
Yeah, it's probably like a C.
It's a C. It's fine. It has its fans.
Mm-hmm.
But that is almost a lifestyle game.
It's like when you think of Arkham games, some people will gravitate towards certain ones, and there's definitely that group of people that gravitate towards that version.
And for me, lifestyle games are going to kind of get a knock because they're just harder to get to the table.
Because Tim's not in the lifestyle.
I'm not in the lifestyle. And so I hate those that are other than me, right?
That's right.
That's trendy now.
It is, yes. Should run for office.
Jump right into actual Arkham Horror 2nd Edition, because if you're watching this is going to be out Sunday, October 26th. If you'd like to see us play this, we're going to be streaming it with the full 42 Monday. That is tomorrow. So make sure you check that out. We will probably co-stream this to our own channel as well.
Yep.
Where do you guys put it?
You landed it in the right spot for me.
I think that's a good spot for it. It can be a little long if people not sure what they're doing, or but I've gotten this game played in 90 minutes, and to me it's a great 90-minute game. If it's sitting there for 4 hours, okay, come on, let's go. You know, Tim, your sister 3D printed some awesome gate tokens. Like, you should see them. They're like, they got the base on it, and they have all these tentacles coming up, and that's the gate when it's open. And then there's these Eldritch signs that you slide into them once you seal them shut.
Nice.
They're really cool looking. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. So that game is definitely an A tier for me. You need to keep it moving, but
you got to stay on the top of the turns and keep progressing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I didn't ask you guys about Earth Reborn. Have you guys played that?
I've never even heard of it.
I haven't heard of
that one.
Okay.
Well, sneak peek at our unplayed games.
These are the sort of obvious ones that could have made the list that we have unplayed. So now you get to see what goes down there.
Yep.
All right. Let's stick with let's go to Dead of Winter.
C.
Yeah, I think that's pretty accurate.
I agree with that completely.
I think it's fine. There's just better games now.
Yep.
I love Social Deduction. I wanted to enjoy it more than I actually did. But it's all right. I'll play it. All right. How about Cthulhu Death May Die?
That's one of my Cthulhu gravitate toward. We were just talking earlier about how when people talk about Arkham games and whatnot and Cthulhu games, they gravitate towards one. This is one of the ones that I tend to gravitate towards. I really enjoy the mix of picking the elder god, and then what stage you want to do it on. It's an A for me. It's
a B for me. I mean, it's got its fans. I'm not gonna fight over it like it's.
Yeah, I like that there's so many characters, and the crazier you go, the more abilities you unlock.
I only played it once, and it was not challenging at all.
Okay,
but we also sort of like picked optimal teams.
Sure.
And for me, that just kind of removed the challenge from it. Yeah. And if I'm going to play a co-op, it's totally fine, but I like them to be challenging.
Sure.
Let's put that out there. And I played with people I really like. Like I played with Troy and Julia and Patrick. And so.
Debated if this one should have been on the list, but let's go with Return to Dark Tower.
I mean, as a horror game, I would
put it dark in the title.
I'd put it a little lower as a horror game, but this is a great game. I think you could put it as an A or a B. Fine.
I'd put it as a B. I think it takes a while.
Sure. I'm no fight there. No fight there. It's good.
It's good. I'm not running away.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just don't love the crisis management games, so it's just okay for me.
That's fair.
Empire's Happy Fun Time.
How about Nemesis? We're talking about first edition. I don't think have you guys played any of the other versions?
I played the second one.
Well, really let's go with the better one then.
Okay.
Or
I think the second one is the better one.
The second one is the better one.
Okay.
Lockdown. Is it Lockdown?
Is Lockdown.
Yeah, Lockdown. That's right.
Yep.
All right. Where's it go?
B for me.
B or C. It still has some of the rules I don't care for with the aliens changing life totals.
But
it's not bad. I would play.
It played a lot better though, or cleaner. I felt like.
Yeah, it didn't drag as long.
I've only played first edition, but yeah, I agree. Hey, this alien now has 7 health. And next time, it's got 4 health.
Oh, I hate that.
Now it's got 5 health.
I hate that so much.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, guessing health is a weird mechanic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want that is also a game that I just want to love and just can't. I don't know.
How about Black Mold? I believe only Bob and I have played this.
That's correct.
I am.
It's a very unique game, and I don't think it's super popular, so I might as well explain. A turn lasts as long as you can hold your breath. So you literally go, and then you start flipping over these like synapse cards, and you got to create these paths between them, and you have to link so many of them to be able to move to the next section of this like mold cave that you're going through. It's also interesting because it's semi-cooperative. You are working together, but ultimately there's only one winner, and that's whoever walks out of that cave with the most gold. But not everybody will survive this game. It's very unique. I've played nothing like it. I'm probably at a low B or a high C for this one.
I'd put it in a B. I think just on its how unique it is alone. You know, like
Yeah.
I really enjoyed the art and like the trying to solve puzzles while your brain is slowly being depleted of oxygen. Like, and it makes sense because you're running through this cave, you don't want to breathe in these spores, and because it's kind of like Last of Us type of thing, where like these spores are turning people into like clickers and whatnot. So yeah.
It's very thematic and it has fantastic grayscale art. It's all black and white. It's really good.
Very metal.
Did John do the art for that one? John DeCarlos?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because I know he doesn't always do the art for all of his games, but he does do it sometimes.
Yeah, check it out from Terrible Games. There's nothing like that game at all. The Night Cage, speaking of dark games.
I like this game. This is like a B, maybe low A for me.
It's a B.
I think it's
unique.
Yeah, it's unique and sort of the way that the darkness works and the tiles fall off and then you're drawing new tiles. And so like that gives you that really creepy, like the labyrinth is shifting around you and there's creatures in the darkness, vibe. Yep. This game is all about vibes.
Yeah, I mean, playing it with like it even came with like these little candles that you could turn on to like help with some ambiance and whatnot.
It does look cool.
Yeah, they did a nice job. I think this game's really neat. It's actually one I'd like to add to my collection. So,
all right. I never did ask you guys. You guys played like almost all the Deckscapes. How about Deckscape Dracula's Castle?
I think I did.
Yeah, I think we've played it. Yeah, they all kind. Yeah, unfortunately, they all kind of like. But the Deckscapes are great, though. I mean, they're as far as like a cheap puzzle in a box type of thing that you can just like do, reset, hand off to somebody else. Like they're great.
So. Yeah,
I think that is a solid B tier. And I would say pretty much all the Deckscapes I could put it a B tier and feel good about.
Yep.
I'm sure there's probably one that like shines a little better, and there's probably one that shines not quite so bright, but they're all pretty solid B.
$10 to $15, easy to reset, re-gift, give it away to somebody when you're done. It's awesome. Yeah. Or put it away for 2 years, forget about it.
I was gonna say, do it while you're all like, messed up on something, and then you don't remember what you did. Then you come back to it, it's like playing again for the first time.
Or play it sober Halloween the first time, party. Then come back as messed up. Ugh.
Yeah. There you go. I played this game.
All right, Kingdom Death Monster.
Tim.
Yeah, so it's a B. The barrier to entry is really tough with this bad boy.
That knocked it down a peg for me, but like I haven't played it, so I don't want to comment.
Why it's not an A.
Oh, so do you actually enjoy the gameplay that much? It's just the barrier that
gameplay's really good.
Okay.
Really good. I mean, even like between like the opening, just without any spoilers, right? The opening scenario, you are trying to kill a lion and you don't have anything. So you're basically like barehanded trying to kill this lion. And you got to work together on how to do it. And then once you finish that, there's like an upkeep sort of thing with like the other survivors and people that you found. And all of that is really interesting and really fascinating. Again, though, it's 1,000,000% a lifestyle game. You're going to dedicate some time, but this one I think really does reward all of that and that experience and the way you can build out those characters. Amazing components and miniatures and everything, but just super expensive, hard to learn. It's not really that hard to learn. But if you haven't played other games like that, like a dungeon crawler kind of game with like tactical combat, there's gonna be some learning curves. Like, some of that stuff came easy to me because I've already played a ton of games like that. So, they work the way you think they should work. But yeah, incredibly difficult.
All right.
– Camp Grizzly recently reprinted.
This is another B, low A for me. I think it's really good. I love the sort of the end win condition
and how they're different.
Yeah, depending, and you might not get to go, and maybe that's not a bad thing,
right?
So, Trick or Treat did a really nice job with even the prototype that we saw. So I think that fans of Camp Grizzly will be very happy with it. And I think that the people that have had it on their list that have wanted access to this game are going to be happy with it.
They'll be excited to get to keep their arms and legs.
That is true.
Well, I guess depending on how the hunt goes.
But... Or your firstborn.
Yeah.
This could almost be a tier list of Trick or Treat Studios games.
They do. Well, I
think we have 5 or 6 of them on here. Yeah. So, but I mean, it's in the name. They make horror games. So
yeah, and I think, to be objective about it, I think you're going to find them scattered across the tiers.
Yeah. All right. How about Bloody Inn?
Ooh, this is like an S tier for me, but I could see it being an A. Yeah. This game's great. I love the theme. I love the vibe.
Yeah, Mike, the theme, the art.
Bob?
What? Oh, I said A.
Mike, have you played it?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
You haven't played Bloody Inn?
Nope.
Well, the theme is, on top of the art, the theme is great because you've got these guests that are showing up at the rooms, and you need to decide whether you are going to murder them or house them. And if you're killing too many people and you're not burying the bodies and the cops show up, you're in trouble. There's just some really neat mechanics in this. It's not necessarily as smooth of a game as I would like, I guess. So that's probably why it's an A, but man, in theme and vibe, it's an S for me.
Yeah, I'd probably move that to an A, Mike.
We can put that at an A.
No, it's one I've always wanted to play. And of course, it's my favorite artist, Weber's in Santiago.
That's really good.
Okay. Kinfire Delve.
As a spooky game. Oh, well, Mike, what do you think? You played Kinfire.
It's a B for me. I don't always love co-op games, but I find the decisions in this interesting. I like the way the heroes work off of each other. And the art is fantastic.
Yeah.
The one I played was Callus Lab.
Okay. Yeah, no, let's leave it at a B. I think B is great. That's a really good spot for all the things you said.
All right. The Hunger.
I like The Hunger.
Me too.
We need to play that again, Bob. We haven't played it in a minute.
Yeah.
Your vampires that are venturing out from the graveyard. And so it's sort of got a Clank vibe to it. The board kind of has like a spirally kind of thing, as you go out, and then so that you get more points the further out you get. But as the
dawn approaches,
you better get back.
Yeah.
Richard Garfield. This is probably like a high B for me.
Yeah.
I think.
I'd agree. I really enjoy that kind of pressure luck. You're doing that deck building, which we enjoy doing. But then you're watching that timer and you're like, oh, I can make it out, get one more guy, get a bunch of points, and I can still make it back. I have a lot of movement in my deck. And then you get stuck, doing something. And
right.
Yeah. The sun comes out and it's a bad time.
Yeah. Bad times.
I didn't get to play that one.
We'll fix that, Mike.
Yep. Okay. How about Stranger Things Upside Down?
This is like a C or a D for me. I don't think
it's a C.
It's very good. It's fine.
It's fine. I'd play it again. I feel
It's a
like D
very
games, I'm like,
difficult-
I wouldn't want to play again.
It's a very difficult co-op, which I normally like, but
Mhm.
it leans way too much on the theme, and I just don't know that it does enough to justify it.
Since it's leaning on the theme, allow me to do the same thing.
Ooh, look at that.
Nice.
I like it. Good job.
Nice. Well done.
Leave it. Leave it. That's perfect. I love the slow rotation of that.
Yeah.
too. That was legit. That was good.
All right. Weirdwood Manor.
Ooh,
I really like that co-op. I love how like the rooms will move, certain doors will open and close. The deluxe edition comes with some really neat components.
the scarabs. Yeah.
Yeah, the scarabs are super cool. Yeah, I'd say it's a solid B.
Solid B, could be an A with more plays.
Could be an A with more plays. Yep.
I
Yeah,
didn't
looks
get to play
great,
that
though.
one. I was really intrigued by it. That is interesting idea.
We haven't
Mhm.
done a review of it yet. I guess we could just play it with Mike and do a review.
That'd be good.
Like, oh no.
How about an oldie? Zombie Dice.
How long I played some of these?
It's fine.
It's
See?
yeah, it's it's kind of like it's got a little bit of sausage sizzle in it. You're trying to collect sets of brains, and you can stop or you can push, and then you bust, and then you don't score anything. It's all right. It's a decent little filler.
If you're at Walmart and got $10 to spend and you buy zombie dice, you're fine.
Yeah, you're not gonna be mad.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's fine. Nightmare Productions.
Ooh, I put this a little hot. B or A for me. I love the vibe.
I wouldn't put it as high as an A. It's a
it's
B
a
or
B.
C for me, so I'd say B. Yeah.
It's an auction, Reiner Knizia auction game based off of Hollywood Blockbuster. Is that what it was
Yes.
called? Been reprinted a few times, and then this time they decided to give it a you're making a horror movie theme, and so you're bidding to get your cast and your weapons and your people and your set in your movie, and it's not super thematic, but the bidding is fun. How about Cult of the Deep?
Woo! I'm a fan. Gotta put this at least an A.
Yeah, it's an A. It's like Bang the Dice game, but with cultists and spells. So what's not to like?
Yeah, well, at the extra things with the rituals really elevate this game.
The art on the tarot cards is really good.
Combined with the components and the art, this was our first experience with BA games, and it has been a mutual love fest ever since.
Yeah.
And I will be open, hey, we're friends with the designer, but we're friends with the designer because we love this game.
Yeah, that's how it developed. Yeah.
Yeah. And then is that your Forges box right behind you, Bob? Yeah. I mean, come on. Completely different style of game. Also amazing art and components. And
spoiler, I like Forges better. It's an S tier.
That's fine. It's a different game though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Very. Okay. All right. Let's just go ahead and stick Inferno in the S tier and get it over with.
Oh hell yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say T, but okay.
T.
Wow.
Tim tier.
Terrific. Bob's opinion is trash. Inferno is amazing.
It is. I tried to get people to play this yesterday. I couldn't swing it. So
they missed out.
This came to the US through Grand Gamers Guild, and you are ascending the depths of hell with a very clever worker placement mechanic that is a community board, and where you move your worker kind of determines the action you get to take. Very, very interesting.
Yep. Big fan.
Horrified. I've only played the first edition.
I actually haven't played it.
And I enjoy it quite a bit. It is one of those crisis management games I actually do quite enjoy.
I think you got it right in the right spot.
Yeah,
I think it's a high B.
It's a high B. It's fun.
I'd love to play the American Monsters one. I'd love to play the Cthulhu one, right? And then there's the D&D one, Greek. I'd play
Greek
all
monsters.
I
I know. I want to
I'd
try
love
all
to
of
get
them.
them all. Yeah. They're
Yeah, because
Pokemons for
it's
me.
the different. You can ramp up difficulty by adding more monsters. Every monster has their own little mini game that you're trying to solve, and that's how you defeat them. And I find those little puzzles you're doing just really interesting.
Yeah.
So
Agreed.
I should just go pick up the American Monsters version because I like the stories behind cryptids.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Of course, first edition based off of Universal Studios Old School Monsters.
Which perfect. They did a great job.
Speaking of those Universal Old School Monsters, how about Fury of Dracula?
Woo! I love Fury of Dracula. I think Bob, have you guys played it?
I played it. It's an A tier to
No.
me.
Yeah,
I like Letters better, but
it's an A tier for me, and I think where this is probably like more fun for people than Letters can be is Letters is very thematic in its presentation. So it's very gothic and tan and everything because it looks like an old school map of London, where Fury of Dracula is vibrant and colorful. But also like if they find you, you get to fight. Like, so it's not just, oh, you found me, game over. Right. So it is a lot more involved, and Dracula is laying traps. And so there are things about this game that I think are really fun and really neat. And I actually just need to get this sucker to the table again.
Yeah,
no
I need to
pun
play
intended.
it again. I don't think I've played the newest edition. I think I played the old edition.
You probably played second edition with
Second
me.
edition.
And
Yeah.
I got rid of my second edition, but I did get third edition
Yeah,
because they streamlined it.
I've been hanging on to third edition for years unplayed. I really want to try it.
Yeah, we need to just bop the shrink on it and play it.
All right. How about one of Tim's favorites, Mask of the Red Death?
Yes.
It.
Where you put it? Oh, you haven't played it, Bob?
No, you guys talked so much about it. I bought a copy and I still haven't played it yet.
Oh my God, Bob. Mike, you like this game, right?
I enjoyed it. Yeah, it's a B for me, a high B. It's a very clever deduction game.
You know
but
what?
It's not perfect information. There is a little bit you have to guess on, and you're trying to figure out where death is going to land next. And you've got some information, but not exact information. But that is what makes it really thrilling at the end, where you don't know exactly if you're going to survive or not. And yeah, the people die at the very end. It's like right at the end of the game. So.
Yeah. The player elimination is arbitrary because the last 5 minutes of the game is nuts because you just hope you planned well. And if you died in the first minute of those 5 minutes, who gives a crap? It's only 5 minutes left in the game. You know, there's only 4 more minutes left in the game. It doesn't matter.
Is this an A for you, Tim?
Yeah, I would put it between an A and B. I think is fine. You know, wherever you like it.
I liked it enough to put it high B.
Sure.
So together, I'm good with low A. I thought it was really fun.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. Also, the production value, the art is insanely awesome. I love it.
Yeah, it's very unique. Okay, Dead by Daylight. Great video game, but maybe not so much the board game.
It's not a bad board game. It just didn't feel like Dead by Daylight.
Yeah, it's like a C or a
That's right.
D for me.
Yeah, I'd call it a low C.
We need to play it some more.
We do try some of like the new, the different like killers and whatnot.
Yeah.
Because it's not like I didn't enjoy what I was doing. I just didn't feel like I was playing Dead by Daylight.
I agree with that.
Yeah, should have been more hidden movement type of stuff.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because it would have been cool to have like the monster walk around the board while the players are all hidden movement on their own things. And if they enters in your zone, you're like, crap, and you got to put your dude in the area. And then you got to try to get out of there.
What was that game we played, Bob? I don't know if Mike was in on it. It was a Kickstarter with the Weirwood Haunting or the
the tree one.
Yeah. Because that was kind of interesting.
That was interesting.
And played it in kind of the way you're talking about, I felt like.
Yeah, well, I mean, the people were on the board still, but you had like you're collecting like these charms and you're trying to break these spells and like rings of salt around things.
Yeah, blocking paths and stuff. Yeah,
I don't remember the name of the title. It was slightly convoluted. It was long.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Stranger Things Attack of the Mind Flayer. So I did choose this one instead of Growl. The game was originally based on. I know Tim prefers Growl, but you cannot get that version anymore. And
you know, it's funny, Mike, when I made my list, that's the version. This is the version I wrote down for that reason. So good job.
I know this is like an A for Tim.
It's like a B for me, low B.
So
that's where I'm at.
Growl is an A for me. This version is a B, but it actually converts to the theme really well. Joey did a nice job. Joey Vigor, the designer, did a nice job of not just slapping it on. He tried to, acclimate a few things, do a few tweaks. And so if you're going to play a Stranger Things game, this is the one that I would play.
So this is Stranger Things Upside Right?
Correct.
Yep.
Correct.
Okay. Let's check it. All right. Mysterium.
I have a love-hate with this game because I really like the Polish version better.
Yeah.
They made some rules changes.
I tend to play this game by my own rules a lot of the times. Like, I would be playing through. I don't quite follow all the rules in the book. I've had more fun doing it my way, I guess. But the idea is really good.
Mm-hmm. I love the idea.
Mm-hmm.
And the cards are great.
The cards are great. Yeah.
I'd put it at a C for me. But
yeah, probably a high C. That sounds good.
I'm okay with that.
Ecto Cooler style.
I was going to ask you, Mike, had you played Mysterium?
Yeah, I've played it several times. It's fine. I'm not going to argue for it to be a B. It's fine.
Okay.
The Thing, Infection at Outpost 31.
I love this game. It's like at least an A for me.
Yeah, you guys like it more than I do. And to me, I feel like it's too difficult when you're the Thing. There's no chaos element like you have in some other like hidden trader types of games. And once you're kind of like discovered, you're done and you don't have much fun.
You know what though? I think I just figured something out. Maybe a problem with this game, unless I'm misremembering, is this game doesn't really reward the Thing for sabotaging stuff early. Because if the Thing just plays it perfectly straight the whole game and they get picked to get on the helicopter, they win.
Correct.
So that is sort of a fundamental flaw of this game. Where
why out yourself? Yeah.
Right. Where, other games that we might talk about a little later, you actually need to be actively subverting the tasks in the group to get your, to accomplish your goals.
Your win con. Yeah.
Yeah. So that drops it down a little for me.
Yeah, I'm
good with it being a B. It's definitely not a perfect game, but it's enjoyable to play, and you definitely create some really fun stories from it when you're done.
It's true.
Yeah, and I think really like the real strategy with Infection Outpost 31 is to not out yourself, but to try to frame and cast suspicion
other people,
on others, right?
This is true. But then you could be a normal person the whole time. Then the turn before, like the last one, you get turned into the Thing, and then everybody believes you because the whole game you've been doing what you were supposed to do, and you get picked to go on the helicopter, and then everybody's going to lose anyway.
Yeah. It's not perfect. It does do a good job though of capturing the vibe of the movie and everything. So.
It does. Yeah, it makes you a little paranoid for sure. Okay, probably about halfway through these. How about Blood on the Clock Tower? Another hidden trader game, or yeah.
That's a C. It's fine.
It's not a trash game. I get it, but it's just not for me.
Like it's an A for me, so I guess the average is going to put this at a low B.
That's fair.
I think it is one of the better hidden trader games, social deduction games that are out there, but there is a learning curve and you need the right group and there's factors you need to make
and
this.
You're basically playing storyteller's game. They have 100% complete control. I mean, they can tell you right information, wrong information. They can.
That's the part I do not like.
Yeah,
I do not like that part.
I think that part's fun.
It depends who the storyteller is.
Yeah,
it does.
Mm-hmm. It's like having a shitty DM, you know.
Yeah,
you're gonna play my game. No, we're gonna rent the room across from the building, and then we're going to zip line across. Sorry.
Yeah, we're just trying to get over this 6-foot hedge.
6-foot wall.
All right, let's switch it up. Let's talk about Zombie Survival Infection.
Ooh, let's go.
That's probably an A for me.
Are we putting this at A or S? Because it's not really like gonna go lower than an A, and I'll fight anybody on that.
Yeah, I mean it's a solid A for me. I don't know if I'd go quite S tier. I do like the leaders stuff, so maybe when that comes out, those asymmetrical abilities will push it over for me. But I do really enjoy this game. I like that I can teach a lot of people who don't typically play games how to play this game, and they have fun with it too. So,
what's great? Oh, go on, Mike.
Why don't you guys tell everybody what this game is? Because this was a very small print run by one guy.
So basically what's happening is if you've watched Walking Dead or anything like that, this is going to give you that whole experience without having to sit through a bunch of bad seasons where it just loses direction and gets dumb. And you're going to be able to experience, everybody is their own camp of survivors. And you're trying to bring in survivors to help you, right, in your community, but at the same time, you don't want to get the zombies. The pool of zombies outside is growing, and you're going to get infection inside your own camp, and you're going to be dealing with that. You can have your bases destroyed, but you're playing cards. And then if you get if your base gets destroyed, you are then playing as a zombie player, and so now you are actively trying to take down the other players, and so you still can win. There's no player elimination. Great art by a friend of the show, Jim Cole. Again, this is a game that we became friends with the designer because we liked the game.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why we hyped this up. And he's a great dude to boot. You should support indie designers anyways, but badass zombie game. This is the zombie game for me. This is the game that really encapsulates the very modern zombie sensibilities.
Also, the game has some of the sexiest zombies I've ever seen.
It's true.
Really does. Loose board there.
Yeah, look for the loose board card. Fantastic art by Jim, and it feels like you're in a zombie thriller. You are eventually probably gonna end up with some alliances and then break them because push comes to shove, and you got to stay alive.
Yep.
All right. Australia. We know how Tim feels about this game. Is he the only one that's played it?
No, Bob's played it. Bob's played it.
Okay.
I really enjoy this. This introduced me to one of the mechanisms that I really enjoy, where it's like, oh, I want to build this. Well, this takes so much time to do, so you got to move your marker way up here, and then whoever's in the back gets to keep going, and until they are no longer the person that's in the back. And I really enjoy that kind of a mechanism. This is the first one, like I said, game that I played that has it in it. Cthulhu based. You've got Australia, and as you're moving inland, you're discovering, eldritch horrors, and you are dealing with them. And it's fantastic.
I need to play my expansions.
Yes, we have yet to play our expansion.
But I love this game. You dropped it in the right spot there, Mike. I think it's good.
Australia.
I'm reading the room over here. Unfathomable.
Woo, another A or an S?
This to me goes to S tier. I mean, because when it comes to hidden trader type games, it does one of my favorite things and adds that chaos deck, because it can be super hard to bluff when you are, the one or, the hidden trader or whatever. But since this is taking cards off of a deck and adding random cards to the trials, you could always be, oh, it must have came from that deck. I told you that's the other card that I added, and I really enjoy that bit. And you have to actively work to help your side. And it's super thematic. I love how the boat moves through the water and all like the monsters are like,
that
stimulate the ship moving.
That little aspect of it just is so good. Yeah, put it as an S, unless Mike
All
Mike
right.
is going to rate it so low and it would pull it down.
No, I enjoy it as well. I just need to play it again. It's been a while. It's been a long time. This was like when I first started gaming with you guys and we were playing this. That's how long it's been.
Yeah.
So I'm going to spread these out because I know the S tier never gets a whole lot of games in them. So you got to make these stand out here.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I'm loving this S tier here. That's some really good games up there.
I'd play all of them right now.
Right now. Pause on this recording.
Yeah. All right. Stay tuned for part 2. Yeah.
The problem is we all drive to each other's houses and now nobody's home.
Yeah.
All right. Working through them. We already did that one. I got my duplicate still popping up here.
That's
all right. Zombicide, up to you guys. Which version?
Best version is Black Plague.
I would say either Black Plague or the Marvel Zombies is also really good. I had an opportunity to play that yesterday.
I haven't played that one.
Played that one. It was fun. And it's got a really good sort of ravenous mechanic. So the hungrier you are, the more dice you get to roll. But if you've maxed out that track, you need to go and eat somebody to reduce it. But you don't get as much experience and things like that if you do that. And you're also not rolling as many dice if you have to go after you've eaten somebody, because again, the hungrier you are, the stronger you are.
Right.
And if you are at max ravenous, you can only devour and move. So you can't do your other things. You literally are only moving. So that's going to really dictate sort of your strategies.
Okay.
And then
that's interesting.
Yeah. And then the other side of it is if you start your turn ravenous, you take a point of damage, because your hunger is gnawing at you. So you're like doubly motivated to try to eat.
Fix that. Yeah.
And it does a really cool thing. Like, I was playing as the Hulk yesterday through a bunch of them, like Zombie Hulk. And this ability where when you got up to like the 3rd level, because in Zombicide you're leveling up, gets up to the 3rd level, he's got this thunderclap power. And so the thunderclap, though, you roll one die for each enemy in the space. So like I literally walked into a space with like 13 shield troopers. Hell yeah.
Whoa.
It was awesome, dude.
Yeah.
So just like fun things like that. But Black Death is amazing.
Black Plague.
Black Plague is amazing. Great minis, great, like really cool monsters, the liches and things like that.
The Murder of Crows. I love them.
Yeah. So what do we put this as, an A or a B? What do you think?
I'd probably put it as an A if I'm picking the optimal version. Now, if this were talking 1st edition, it'd be a C or a D because of that dumb rule we fixed for them.
Absolutely, we did fix it for. I was just telling that story yesterday.
But no, it's good. One of my favorite cooperative zombie games.
It's like a low B for me.
Okay,
it's okay.
Have you played Black Plague?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. But have you played as King Arthur and his silly Niggets?
Or Ash?
Or David Bowie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Gareth or whatever.
Dracula versus Van Helsing.
Ooh, that's you guys. It's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, Mike. This is a really clever trick-taking game. It's 2-player only. One player is Dracula, and they need to survive 5 rounds. The other player is Van Helsing, and they need to kill off Dracula. Dracula can also win by infecting a bite on all 4 people in one territory.
Which is hard to do.
And kind of a programmed trick-taking. It's really not quite like anything I've played. It's not, I mean, it's a trick taker, so it's not going to be super thematic, but it's still fairly thematic for a trick taker, actually. Mm-hmm. And it's got Weberson Santiago art, which is fantastic. It's an A for me, Tim. Where are you at?
Leave it right there. That's great.
It's a really, really clever trick taking game.
Yep. Leave it there. It's great. That's a great
Really enjoyed playing it. Okay. A Study in Emerald.
I want to like this game more than I do. It's kind of like a C or a D. The theme is really good. The rules are kind of clunky.
I'd say, it's kind of clunky.
2nd edition helps, but it's still a little clunky. So C or a D, it's fine.
This just got a reprint, didn't it? Kickstarter campaign reprint?
It did get a 3rd edition?
It did get a new edition. Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't know how maybe it's been, but
Very recent, actually. And hopefully they fix some of those rules that you guys don't like. So
That's fair.
all right, Betrayal at House on the Hill.
I love this game.
I have only played the Legacy version.
Mm.
And we only played 2 missions, and I had a blast with them, if that counts for anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's funny because it was me and my buddy, and then one of my ex-wives and his ex-wife.
Well,
it's up to you guys here.
A or B, I'm fine with either way, Bob.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard it's got a lot of balance issues.
This is a game you go along with for the ride.
Yeah.
So
I'd probably call it a B.
Okay.
Yeah, I see the 2 missions I played in A were fantastic, but like from what I've heard from the base version and whatnot, I feel like, you know, digging into it too much, you would run into those balancing issues that I've heard a lot of people complain about.
Yeah.
Legendary Encounters Alien.
Oh, it's great.
I have my issues with the Legendary games. I hate having to sort all those cards by font that's this big. And then, you know, it takes a while to set up, and then you get done. You're like, okay, hang on, let me put on my magnifiers so I can sort this so I can play it again. And
Tim, where are you at on this?
I mean, it's like an A for me. It captures the alien theme very well in the vibe, but I mean, Bob's not wrong, but
I'm getting old and it's getting harder to see. It's just this is very small font. Give me an icon, come on.
But I've got my stuff I've got mine organized pretty well.
That's good. Now you got to shuffle it together.
No, you take the scenario out specifically. It's fine. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. You're not shuffling multiple scenarios
together.
But
when you get done, you still got to sort it all.
Yeah, but it's not as bad as you're making it sound. You're being a little drama queen. You're talking about regular legendary.
Okay. So
there's a lot more sorting with regular legendary.
Okay.
Legendary encounters, like literally, if you're playing Alien, like the first movie, you pull out that section of cards and you're only using that deck of cards. So like Marvel Legendary, for example, you got a supervillain. Okay, now I need to pick some henchmen, and now you know, and it's not always the same henchman, right? So you got to sort all of those guys, right? You know, and do that and that. There's more sorting and everything as you're going.
Fine.
Don't mind me. I'm just over here making room for more Bs. It's always the B or C tier. You never know. That's where they kind of congregate here. All right. Eschaton. We had our own little debate as to whether this was a Halloween game, but it's a very dark game. It's all black and white, and you are sacrificing people. So we thought it fits. This is a very, very good deck building game with territory control.
Yeah. Yeah. I really enjoyed this game.
Are we kind of community A here?
I think we're community A.
I think we're community
Do we want to rehash the score? I could bring up my BG stats.
Put it in the trash tier. Put it in the trash tier. Quick, hurry.
So it would appear that Mike had 5 points on our game that we played. Tim had 13 points. We'll leave the other 2 people that had 12 and 14 out, but then I won with 61 points, proving again that Tim is a great teacher.
Thank you. Listen, record that, cut that.
Cut that.
It's on the record. Take backs.
Make sure you've got a good card recruiting strategy early, because if you don't, I don't know how you can win.
Yeah, and Jim Cole did say that this could have a runaway leader aspect to it, and he wasn't wrong. We did have that.
If you don't focus on getting cards early, you'll quickly run behind. It's not as easy as other games to get more cards in your deck. Good cards, that is. Because it's like a tier of cards, and the expensive ones are always available, like right away. Okay, let's go with Elder Tour.
Haven't played.
Yeah, this is one I've played, and these are just not the style of games for me. So unfortunately, you're not going to find me giving a lot of love to like Arkham Horror or Eldritch Horror,
Yeah.
those sort of games. They're fairly similar. They're just not for me. If you like those story aspects, then I'm sure you'll have it a lot higher than I will.
This is one where you roll a lot more dice too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. How about Lovecraft Letter?
It's like a C for me, a C or a B.
I haven't actually played it, but I don't like Love Letter.
You would like Lovecraft Letter more. I low bar, but you would.
Yeah.
Okay. House of a Thousand Corpses.
Ooh, I like this one.
I enjoy this one quite a bit. You
Uh,
get to
if you
be
want-
like the bad guys.
Well, the bad guys and the theme makes sense, and it's really fun. It's
You're bringing
delightfully
blood, right, to
evil.
Dr.
Well, yeah, you're either going to sacrifice him to Dr. Satan or you're going to kill him yourself. You get more points if you give him to Dr. Satan. But it's harder to do because you got to drag him outside.
Yeah. Oh, it's funny that you have to call Satan doctor because, I mean, he didn't go to 6 years of medical school to just be called Satan.
He went to 666 years of medical school.
Fair.
Everybody knows that.
Everybody knows that.
So this is an
Alright.
A or an S for me. Where'd you put it? A?
Oh, I give it a B. High B.
Oh,
What was your
Where you
ranking,
at?
Bob?
Yeah, I'm between an A and a B. It could be a low A, it could be a high B.
leave it there. That's fine. That's
It's fine.
I didn't play it, so it's just you guys. So I'm hearing an S and an A. I'm thinking low A is where the average is here.
Okay.
That's what it sounds like, at least. Love the movies. Would love to try the game.
Yeah, game's fun.
Mhm.
It's a
All
really
right.
fun, difficult co-op.
Abomination.
Oh, near to Frankenstein. This
Yeah, I
is
mean,
A or
this
an
is
S,
low S, high A for me.
Yeah.
Apparently, I heard we were talking about this yesterday at this little meetup I was at, and there's a strategy where you could just push endgame stuff, and then you'll win. Right? If everybody else is sitting there trying to actually build their their beast or whatever, and all you're doing is pushing endgame things, you can actually win that way. And I was like, well, that doesn't seem like fun, and I wouldn't want to play with somebody who's just doing that. Like, the whole thing is to try to build your own monster, right? And
I like using animal parts.
yes, that's right. Tim is 80% tiger blood.
Yeah. Yes.
This is one I really, really, really want to play.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
monster was fueled on cocaine and electricity.
You literally are like going to like the morgue or the cemetery to try to get
Yeah.
body parts, and you have to keep them on ice or they're going to decompose over time, and that's just amazing.
Yeah, it's great.
Mhm.
It's great.
Do we want to pick between Halloween and Halloween 2? Which one did you guys like better?
I would take 2 as the exemplary one.
Yep.
That is going to
Okay.
be the harder one to get. And
Okay.
to me, that is an A or an S tier game.
Yeah, it's an A tier for me.
Okay.
Yeah. Throw it in the A. It's
Yep.
good.
The maps are better, and if you're playing as the others, you can actually fight against Mike a little bit. So, Michael.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you have to fight against me for that tier. I'll let you have A, but again, when I'm not the hider, they're just not that great to me. I put it as a C.
As a C. Wow. And you played Halloween 2?
Just one.
Okay.
And it
Well, and
was-
one you can't fight back. And that's one of my problems with like the actual video game of Dead by Daylight is like I shine a light in your eyes for a second, and that's like all you can really do. You can't really fight back. It's just all you do is run, and that's not fun for me.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Elder Sign.
I like Elder Sign.
I've only played the app.
The app's great too.
Same.
Yeah.
I'd put it a B. You think a B?
I mean, the app's a B. Is the board game version a clunky? Like
no, it's just like the app.
Okay.
Uh,
Solving puzzles and things like that.
yeah, the app is a great representation actually of the
Okay.
board game. Yeah.
Square in the middle of the B tier, sounds like. All right. One Night Ultimate Werewolf.
Well, it's below Blood on the Clock Tower. Well, maybe not. At least this game is like
shorter.
Shorter, and you're not at the mercy of one person.
Make crap up to make the game take longer.
Yeah,
they're not done playing. Yeah.
I mean, I definitely wouldn't go as high as a B, but I mean that's me, and your guys' average might bring it up.
Well, no, Mike's average will bring it up.
It's an A for me because I can play it with just pretty much anybody.
Put it a low B. I think that's fine.
Low B.
Yep. It was one of my first secret deduction games. I don't know. I really enjoy it still. All right, Ghost Stories.
Ooh, really good, really, really difficult right there, unless you guys have opinions.
No opinion here.
No, it's a good game, but yeah, it's hard. It's really hard.
Hard as hell. I think I've only beaten it once.
It's well designed, and it really gives you a feeling of satisfaction if you're able to win.
Yeah, and it's got it's just like Chinese ghosts, like it's very thematic in that way, and really cool art and stuff.
All right, Nightmare Cathedral.
Haven't played this one. I thought maybe one of you guys did.
Oh, I thought you guys did too, because I thought we reviewed this, or you guys reviewed it.
Nope, I'd love to play it.
Not that I can recall.
Most of these, other than the ones that you guys cherry picked and added, most of these I just went through the BGG horror family and just added from there. So
nope, that's fine.
How about another trick or treat game, Blood Orders?
This is a weaker one. It's got good bones, but it's got some flaws.
Yeah.
So this is like a C or a D for me.
Yeah. I'd say put it in the D. We don't have any Ds. I remember not really enjoying this one. Like you said, there was a decent game underneath there, but it needed some tweaks.
Yeah. This would be a game that would be really fun to like dev it a little and get it to where like, okay, that cleans this up, that cleans that up. Like now we're cooking.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's very close. It's very close to being, I think, a game that I would want to play a lot. But
right. Yeah, a few tweaks, bump up to a B, and I'd want it in my collection.
Then it's got its place in this list then as the sole D tier game.
And it's at half price books right now for $20 locally.
There you go. All right. How about Saw the Jigsaw Trials?
Thematically, this is a C for me. I think I like the idea behind it. But
the gameplay suffered.
I mean, it is a slave to the theme.
Yep.
So I think Saw fans are going to love it. Because of the way you
build those
body parts, right? And then you build
and that too. Yeah.
You build your traps, and then as your body parts take damage, it kind of gives you that Abomination vibe.
It felt very, very heavily reliant on card draw, so it's very random.
It is.
So I'm at like a D or a C.
That's like you have it in the right spot. It's like right in between the two.
Yeah. Well, we'll give Blood Orders some company over here, I guess. Just it's some guessing and some luck. Okay. Boop.
I mean, it's Boop. Boop's really good. I think it's a B.
Yeah, great 2-player game and cutesy.
Won't argue. Yep. Okay, Among Cultists. Have you guys
played that? Not played
haven't played that.
Played it yet.
Okay. I wasn't sure.
Love to play it though, because it's sort of like Among Us and the board
trying to guess who's a loyal cultist.
Yeah, and the way not who's the loyal, like who's been murdered and who hasn't been. And so you've got like the reveal system is like you've got this card, and if you've been murdered, you have like a dead card versus a living card, and you I think you don't even know if you've been murdered,
if you're dead or not.
Yeah, but you have opportunities to like look. It's been a minute since I've read the rules, but I'd love to get a group together to play this. We just haven't had a big enough group.
Okay. I forget what was said between Cthulhu Realms and Don't Mess with Cthulhu.
So put Cthulhu Realms in the trash tier. because Cthulhu Realms is a Star Realms sort of inspired thing, but it is it's D or trash for me. I
Okay.
was disappointed with it.
Okay. So be it. Don't mess with Cthulhu. I know this is one of Bob's favorite social deduction games.
Yeah, I mean low bar, right? But
yeah,
I do enjoy this one a bit more than the other ones. Yeah, it'd probably be a high B for me.
Yeah, Don't Mess with Cthulhu is super fun. I like it.
Yeah, it's not bad.
And it's fast. You know, it's super fast.
20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes.
Campy Creatures. To me, this game is like, it's got some bones of Love Letter, but it's a better game for me personally.
I think Campy Creatures is great. I really like it.
High B?
Sure.
I haven't played.
I'm just got a reprint.
It did get a reprint. Chucky.
This one's kind of weak.
Yeah, this was one of the weaker Trick or Treat Studio ones.
C or D. It's got some interesting mechanics with like your action selection.
Yeah. Low C
it just D. Like besides all the flavor text and the art, there just was it was not thematic at all.
Yeah. This is probably out of the Trick or Treat themed IP games. This is the weakest one. And
agreed.
And I will say, like, by a mile, because their other IP games are so good and so strong, that it just makes it a little more glaring.
Yep.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss.
Agreed. All right. Down to the home stretch here. Let's talk about The Fog: Escape from Paradise.
Oh, I like this game.
I really enjoyed this game.
This game's really good. You are on an island and you are trying to move your people to the boats, and different people have different ways they can move, and you're spending movement points. You can like slide between people, you can
push people out of the way,
you can jump over people, you know. And it's really cool, and it's just got this really fun mechanic.
Wall of fog
that's moving up, and really gives you some pressure. And really fun, really good. This also had a release via Grand Gamers Guild. I don't know if they still have the publishing rights, but
this one I ended up picking up too. I was looking for it.
This game was good.
Moving some things around.
It might be downstairs.
Eschaton and Dracula a little bit more love. Not that it's more the location of the tier, not where it is in the tier, that is more important here. But we try to make them fairly accurate where we can. I moved it low A here, but this is the one I really want to try. You guys have talked this one up for a while.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. It's tough. You got to make some real tough decisions, but yeah, it's good.
Yeah, and I might have to go through and do some marking on my copy because I think I recall having
some color.
The thing is, as long as I pick a color that's okay for me, it's not a big deal.
Right.
But it is nice to know who's who, so I know who I need to screw over.
just nice. Put T's on my color. Be like,
there you go.
Oh yeah, it's Tim. Okay, I gotta screw that guy.
Throw him in that T tier back there. Yeah. You have T tier seating, Tim. It's back there in the fog.
It's in the fog. That Fog Escape from Paradise is sort of like the flip side. It's the other side of Spirit Island. You know, you're on the receiving end.
Yeah, you're trying to get off the island instead. Yeah.
You are now the people that the spirits have pushed out, right?
Yes.
So you're like just that last little territory. You don't want to get killed. Nice. All right, Mike. Sorry, continue.
Gloom. And am I the only one that played this classic?
I own Gloom, but have not played.
It's fine. It's
Gloom too.
It's kind of one of the first games I remember playing where it's got those kind of see-through card covers that sort of changes the people and like how they died. It's kind of more fun to make up stories about how the people died. And if you've got a group that'll do that, you can have a good time with it.
Yeah.
At its heart, it's just okay. It's a C for me.
Okay.
All right. Mansions of Madness, 2nd edition.
B or C. I think it's good.
Yeah, I mean, so the minis are trash. I mean,
minis are trash.
But this game is super cool because there's just so many different like missions and whatnot that you can get. I mean, it's app driven, so you got to have an app. So that's a pro or con depending on where your stance is on it. But the ones I've played, I've really enjoyed, and it felt thematic. And if you get past those minis, then it's a good game.
Never played it. Tim knows what I'm saving for last. Ghost Fighting Treasure Hunters.
This is a really fun family weight game. I think it's a solid, like right there in that B tier. Probably lower B is fine, but either one's fine. Great components, and it's fun. It's fun. Great components, really good.
And last but not least, one of Tim's all-time favorite games, Cthulhu Wars.
I mean, it is
Tim tier.
It is yeah, put it in the T. It's a Tim
Bob
tier.
Where are you at?
So I have a love-hate with this game. Like, I mean, I enjoy playing it. The thing is some people are like really good at it. I've never won. Well, I don't think I've ever won. I've killed everybody, if that counts as a win.
It does. I think it
does. And it can take a long time. Now, we've gotten really good. We've got a group that tends to play it. I actually got a phone call about this on my way down yesterday asking if Tim was coming and if Cthulhu Wars was getting played or not. And I said, probably not. So we took it off the agenda for yesterday. With the right group, it can be fun. If you have to teach a bunch of people and it's super asymmetrical, it can be a bit much, I think. But as long as people know what's going on,
the problem is I always want to play this at like 4 to 5 players,
and we always end up with like 6.
We always end up with 6 to 8, and it's like, okay, And I love playing it still, but I have a better time playing it at a tighter player count because it just speeds the game up.
And I think that it can have a problem where you can add too much to it, right? Because it has all those all the specialty factions, the independent old ones, this and that, and then there's just so many abilities you have to worry about.
That's why when we do those really big groups, I'm like,
don't even play those.
We're not doing those. We're not doing them. And friends will be like, oh, well, we should, and I'm like, I'm not adding another hour to the game, so that everybody can figure out all that crap. Like, no, we're just.
Yeah.
Like if we were playing 4-player, sure.
Okay.
But yeah. So anyways.
Bob, what tier do you put this in? I know it's the S tier for Tim.
I'd put it at a high, maybe a high B, but an A is a pretty good tier.
It's an A for me, so I'm good with high A. I really enjoyed my play of this. I definitely love those territory control games with asymmetric powers and good interesting resource management, and it does it very well.
I am getting better with the King in Yellow. I've been them probably the past 4 or 5 times we've played, and like I had so many Eldritch Signs, but they're all ones. I couldn't believe how many ones I had. If like half of those had been 2 or 3s, I probably could have won a game. But I still couldn't pull out a victory there.
Yeah, it's good. It's fun, and you are, Bob. You have gotten a lot better at that game over the years too.
Yeah.
So
I've done really well with like Chocho, but they're kind of OP as it is, and that's who I killed everybody with when I played.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the King in Yellow is one of the more difficult factions, so I've been trying to play them and learn them and get good with them. So
yeah. All right. Did we get everything?
There it is. That is, we have nothing left. We had a handful of unplayed here, but this here is our final tier of Halloween spooky games.
Yeah, spread those S tiers out. They got room. They got some elbow room up there.
They got some room to breathe.
Yeah.
So what do you think out of our S tier games, real quick, and we'll just end with this? What do you think is the best games out of our S tier? Right. So there's only 3 that made it to S tier. Is Inferno the best one?
To me, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it depends on what kind of game I want to play. It'd be between Unfathomable and Inferno. If I want to play, some Hidden Trader, I'd go Unfathomable. If I just want to do like a straight kind of worker placement or whatever, I would do Inferno. Not to say My Father's Work is bad. Obviously, it's S tier.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I'd go between the other 2.
It's also worth mentioning for those that aren't aware, because it was hard to find this game. It's also medium heavy. You're you got some rules to learn, and you're going to spend a couple hours playing it, but it's not a difficult medium heavy game to learn. In fact, it's fairly intuitive considering everything it throws at you. The board looks busier than what it actually is. It is thematic. It's not a difficult teach. It's just fantastic for what it is.
Really clean design, really good. It has just enough things in it without being overwhelming or overbearing. And yeah, it's fantastic.
It's really good. And I love the art in that game. That box cover is amazing.
Yep.
So there you go. Our S tier Halloween games: Inferno, My Father's Work, and Unfathomable, and a bunch of great games here in the A tier as well. So yeah, we have done, of course, lots of top fives over the years on dark games and spooky games and Halloween games. And well, we've done this format a couple times, and there are a lot of games that fall into this category. So we thought we would bring you guys a little bit something different today.
Yeah, we're trying these tier lists out. So if you let us know in the comments if you like the tier list. I know we don't have box covers. We understood. But if you do you like the tier list versus the top fives or top tens? Let us know. I mean, we're interested. I mean, we'll probably still do sort of a combination of both, but always good to know what everybody else is feeling, what you're vibing with.
For sure.
But guys, this was awesome. Mike, thank you for putting this together for us.
Yeah, definitely.
He did all the legwork with populating these titles. Like I said, Bob and I came in and very politely requested a few changes, but other than that, this was all Mike's baby. So good job there, sir. And
well, you guys have played more of them than me, so I was expecting some additions.
No, it's great though. It's great. I mean, seriously though, we didn't add that many, and so you really populated the list very well.
Yep.
And these are always fun.
If you'd like to find these games on BGG, go to all board games, go to categories. Horror is a category, and that's where every single one of these games is. So if you're into these kind of games, it's very easy to find more of them.
So easy. Also, be sure check us out on our socials. We've got an awesome group over on the Discord. We do Whiskey Wednesday every Wednesday live, 8 p.m. Eastern time. Over 150 consecutive shows we haven't missed. So that's pretty cool. We've got fun guests every week. And also be a part of the chat where you can participate in the show and help and talk to us and do stuff. And we just launched a Patreon campaign. Videos are going to start leaking out onto there. We've got a couple different tier levels. So if you want to be a patron and can and have the ability to support us, please do go over there. Drop us a line if you want to be publicly recognized, or if you just like to lurk in the shadows. That's totally fine too.
Well, thank you on the DL. Yeah,
we sure will.
And right now, if you head over to our Patreon, you can watch us play Everdell Silverfrost.
Ooh, our learning game of that.
Yeah. There you go. And it's all very lightly, if at all, edited. So you got to get like the uncut.
Zero edits.
We're checking phones. We're swearing.
Yeah. There's off-color jokes, I'm sure. Mostly funny. Bob.
Yep.
I will neither confirm nor deny any of these accusations.
That's fair. All right, boys. You got anything else before we sign off?
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. Everybody be safe and enjoy your holiday. For the Board Game Rundown, I bet Tim.
Bob.
Mike.
See you next time.
Do you like to party?
I do like to party.
I also like to party.
I like to party.
A 7.3.
This is a great party.
Repeating.
We should party more often.
I do like to party.
Okay.
I also like to party. I also like to party.
I like to party. I like to party.
We should party more often.
Okay.
This is a great party.